So obviously you can tell this little part of my hair is wet. I just did a Kool-Aid color with a cherry packet of Kool-Aid. I forgot to turn on my web camera when I started doing this, so I didn't get to record it, but I've decided that I'm going to try this again to see if I can get it to be a little more vibrant when I put my hair, when I dry it and straighten it. So instead of using cherry, I've decided to use Tropical Punch. See how this turns out. You just take a packet of Kool-Aid, unsweetened. You can see the word unsweetened. Make sure it's unsweetened. You don't want your hair sticking. You take water. I prefer to use a plastic cup because if you use a glass cup, the glass will get too hot and it'll be hard to touch. Now, a plastic heat-proof cup is what I choose to use. Now, if you have dark hair like me, you're going to want to leave your hair in the Kool-Aid for at least 5 minutes tops. So, it's kind of difficult to get dark hair to change to a different color. I've actually tried doing gray, which, by the way, does not work very well with dark hair. It actually did not show up at all, to be honest. The first time I did it was a few months ago, and it was still pretty much in there, but it was kind of difficult to see still, So I've decided to try and redo it. The first time I did it with black cherry Kool-Aid, and my hair smelt and tasted like black cherry Kool-Aid for at least 2 weeks. It was great. Loved it, loved it. So maybe now it'll taste like fruit punch. Smell like fruit punch too. If you have a lighter color hair or blonde, it's going to show up better. My friend, she did it with, after I did it, I told her how to do it, and she did it with pink, and she has dirty blonde hair. It showed up so well in her hair. It was great. I loved it so much. And her sister has red hair, and she did like a pinkish, and it showed up too pretty well in her red hair. So any color hair besides, obviously, my color hair is going to show up fairly well. Yeah, so. Okay, so our Kool-Aid has come to a boil. That's what you want. You want your Kool-Aid to come to a boil. You want to take your cup, and you want to take your Kool-Aid. I'm a klutz, so I'm actually going to pour this over the sink. So give me a second. Sorry, I just washed out the pan. You're going to want to have the Kool-Aid at least almost rim full. You might want to wear a shirt that you don't really care for or have a towel handy because when you bring your hair out, it's going to drip and it's going to be all bleh. So you're also going to want a iPod or a phone or something that you can keep time on. Because, again, you're going to want to keep your hair in there for at least 5 minutes tops if you have dark hair like mine. Light hair, you might be able to get away with the little bit shorter time, but it's doubtful. So, I'm going to put my hair in here for 5 minutes. It is 8:19 at the moment, so I'm going to change it from 8:19 to 8:24. I've set an alarm on my iPod. I shall return in 5 minutes.